Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Initial F podcast.
Yo, what?
And today, it is only me and Jasper right now. Due to certain reasons, I don't know if we want to disclose, but you know what? Let's have some fun.
You should get your brother to to make backing track to that. Yo, that kind of sounded actually good.
Yeah, right?
That sounded
No,
hella
I
musical.
got. Yeah. No, I got a. I had a friend that told me about this,
What is it
and
called?
ever since then, it's called Voice Mod.
Oh yeah, I
You just
tried to do
download it
that.
onto your computer.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I
It's
got rid of it
I've been
because I
having
didn't
so much
use.
fun every time using it.
Yeah, I didn't use it.
Yeah.
I even I
Yeah.
even have like a fucking Stream Deck. It's like right here, Stream Deck.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
use it, bro.
Oh my god, that would be so fun. We could play overlay sounds or
It'd be
whatever.
so funny. I think to up the
Yeah.
production of the podcast, we could definitely do that.
Yeah, right.
But if you want to know
Yeah.
why Gerard isn't here, he's currently dying because of midterms. So,
Mhm.
uh,
And I'm dying just because it's winter.
yes, and I am all bundled up because I literally woke up. I still have my pajamas on. My hair's a mess, so that's why I got this corgi hat. I'm just gonna close my door.
Yeah, go ahead. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, today we're just gonna have some fun, discuss a little bit of topics that, at least for me, have been on my mind recently. I think it would be a good thing to talk about, and these kinds of things you wanna, let go of sometimes.
Oh shit, we're talking deep.
Now, yeah, I know. It's already what, only fucking
It's like
10:30 in the morning.
It's 10:30.
But you know what though? So this literally came to me because I was at a friend's house.
Yep.
I was
You
at
have
a friend's
friends
house last night.
Other than us? Oh god, my arm came off.
Hey. Don't worry, you guys are important to me too, all right? Gerard, I'm looking at you, okay? But anyways, yeah, no, I was at a friend's house last night, and it's been a long time since I've seen him. I know we've mentioned something about friendships or relationships, right?
Yeah.
Before in a recent episode. You guys should check it out.
Yeah.
Episode I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Uh, but basically, we started talking about a different side that we probably should have mentioned the last time we talked about this, and it's not how people have changed, but it's how people affect others, right? Because of change or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know I'm a broken record right now, but yeah, we've already talked about this shit. But basically, right? I had an example for them, or not an example, but I had I guess their definition of what happened. Basically, the girlfriend became it was so independent at first, right? And then during the time that she was she would be bitter or whatever. She would be petty or just super angry, and she would regret that now that she's looking back at it. And then I notice my friend, the guy, the boyfriend, he would, he was almost so codependent on his I guess his dad or I guess just people around him and stuff.
Yeah.
But then after they met each other, they've learned all of those, and it's almost as if she has now learned to be codependent on someone and rely on someone's help or whatever. And then the guy was now able to become more independent. And I think that was a beautiful thing because I've literally almost watched it happen, because I've seen my guy, bro. He grew up basically, which I think was really beautiful, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I thought you were gonna keep going.
No, honestly, it's just because you don't usually acknowledge these kinds of things,
Right.
right? You don't usually acknowledge those.
So what you're saying is that
And-
there's a happy ending?
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay. Because what I got out of
Yeah.
that is that both people are broken. They met each other and then they fix each other. I can fix you.
Yeah.
It do be like that.
Yeah. It will be like that. No. I want to say I'm gonna get a little bit personal. I did tell them about this too, or just one of them, but I guess they're gonna know now that I'm saying this shit publicly. I feel a little bit envious about it sometimes, you know?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I kind of know the feeling, you know. Then again,
Yeah.
I can't say much because I'm in a 3-year relationship, so
Well, yeah,
Literally-
fucking same with you.
longest relationship of my life. Hopefully, it never ends.
That's good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy for
Thank
you.
you. Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
be 3
yeah.
years in February. It's great.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's nice. Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
gonna do anything special for that day? Oh wait, do you want to say it here? Because then maybe keep it as a surprise.
Oh no, it's gonna be our 4th. The 3rd year just happened this year.
'Cause
like,
2020,
2020
he almost had his ass beat.
Yeah, no, 2020 got together. 2023 is where we're at right now. So next year's gonna be a 4th year.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Time
That's
flies
good.
by
That's
so
good.
fast. And yeah, we went through the freaking pandemic as basically like it was almost like a long distance relationship almost. It's like
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
it felt like, you know. Without the actual distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, social distancing is still so important. And honestly, like, cause I went to get my flu shots and COVID shots and stuff. They still have.
I social distance from people because I hate people.
Honestly, same. But it's crazy though, because we still have these signs like about social distancing.
Honestly, yeah,
And like
and,
you know the pictures on the floor.
The 6
like we
feet
still have
apart.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We still have that.
I mean,
So,
having the
at least here.
yeah,
Yeah.
having
At least
the,
here it's like still important in Canada.
Yeah. I feel like we keep talking above each other. What I was gonna say is
Yeah.
that we still have the signs in the washrooms, like with the hands. I mean, that's probably a good thing to keep
yeah.
there, right? But then again, there's some places I still have the freaking stickers on the floor that mark 6 feet apart.
Yeah, dude. Okay, hold on though. With washing your hands, I swear to God, I see people sometimes, especially dudes. Well, I mean, I can't go into the women's washroom, but
Unless
but I
they're-
see dudes sometimes. They literally like take a piss or even take a shit, and they don't
wash their
like
hands.
after wiping or whatever. They don't wash their hands.
I'm like, what the fuck?
It's so weird.
It's so whack.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you gonna eat
Like,
food after
that's
this?
not
Like
sanitary.
shit. Like literally shit on your hands, bro. Going into your mouth.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
So
yeah, like imagine being at the food court.
And yeah, oh, exactly. So what have you been
Yeah.
up to these past few weeks? We haven't seen each
What
other.
have I
we
been
haven't
up
talked
to?
in
Okay.
a long time.
True. But basically, I mentioned this in one of my YouTube videos.
Oh, you started
You can go
posting
check
now?
me out. Link in the description.
You started
Yes,
posting
I
again?
did.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah. I'm on the grind again. But basically, I
Hey.
mentioned this in one of my YouTube videos. I'm broke as shit now. As you can see, I'm in a different setting now. You can even tell the webcam is different. You can tell that there's, different lightings and shit. This lamp is a little bit too bright. Hold up.
Yeah.
There we go. But basically, yeah, I've kind of invested a lot into my room, and I've been trying to, just clean it up and stuff, and also rearrange it.
Your
So
room
where
is the
I am right
basement,
now, I'll send you pictures. Where I am right now, this used to be just a wardrobe, and then I have Bowflex dumbbells just in this corner.
Yeah.
And then now I have, my desk here. I have my desk. I bought all the shit from IKEA, basically. And then yeah, I have different lighting and shit now. I
Dude, it
have
looks hella
I have
good.
like a key light and yeah.
You look like a streamer,
Yeah.
bro.
So yeah,
up.
almost. That's what my dad was like. Hey, what's up, guy? He was like that. No, yeah, but
what's gonna be
and
your,
it's
like,
not just
YouTube
this
intro?
area.
What's gonna be your YouTube intro?
Yeah, basically. But it's not just this area. I don't know if you can see it, but like, it's in the dark, like really in the dark. But like, there's branches and shit there,
Branches.
and it's like tall standing branches, and then I just put like leaves over it,
What?
and they're fake leaves, so that they don't Just
Wait, what?
here, let me see if I can just turn on the lights.
I,
It might hold on. You see that shit?
oh, like those
Yeah.
things. Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. And then my dresser now, I just have a bunch of these Hot Wheels and shit.
Yo, I got
And they're
Hot
just
Wheels on
literally
my
lined
desk,
up.
man. I got Hot Wheels on my desk.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Let's go.
I got a
Focus best. Hold
truck.
up.
I got a truck. It's a Ford. It's not a Ram. It's a Ford F-150 right here.
Hold on. I'll do
See
you
that?
one. Hold on, I'll do you one better.
Yeah, no, you showed me
Hold
that song. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
I have a Ram. This is from one of my dad's coworkers.
Yeah.
And she just like, yeah. She
Oh, I
has
got a
really
Nissan
good-
Silvia, bro. I actually never like looked at these
Oh,
like
let's go.
properly.
Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that one. I have the Liberty Walk S15. Yeah.
This is Super Tsunami. I don't think this is modeled out. I think this is modeled out. I think it's close to the Silvia. It definitely looks the same as you can see.
It looks, yeah. Honestly, I think it is.
I used to love Hot Wheels as a kid, man. Like whenever we went to like Walmart with my grandma, we'd always buy like Hot Wheels and shit. I have an Audi R8 too.
Damn, you have all the good looking ones. I have, dude, I just get them from a vending machine. I literally get them from a vending machine, and they're all like either the cartoony ones or like I have a Bosozoku one, the mod manga it's called.
Yeah.
And that's probably like the only, one of the only good things I got from that vending machine. All the other ones I had to scour through stores and shit.
Damn. Yeah. Like whenever we bought so many Hot Wheels as a kid. Like so many, it's like not even funny. My grandma must have spent like hundreds, like maybe even thousands of dollars on us just for Hot Wheels because she likes to spoil us. And like we would like buy the tracks too, and like we also had like there was this like door hanger storage thing. Like it was like a thing that would hang on your door, and then there would be slots where you put all the cars. And we like there was about, I would say, 100 spots. At least 80 of them were filled. Like at least 80 of them. And yeah, that was like a small obsession. Pokemon cards too. We used to buy Pokemon cards and then we would rank them immediately. Same thing with Bakugan and Beyblades and all that. Like we kind of followed all the toy trends. We never did Nerf darts though because our parents didn't like it.
Oh, they don't want you shooting around the house and shit.
Yeah, and even when we did, they were like, "You're just gonna lose all the bala, the bullets. You're just gonna lose all of them." And lo and behold, we lost all of them. Never.
You think they would probably destroy your mom's plants too?
No, not really. She wasn't really big into plants back then, so that's partly why we don't have any pets. Like, I would love a cat. I'd love to have a cat, bro.
I could kind of tell you're a cat person.
Just like right here.
Yeah. Yeah, be like, what's up, guys? Hello, welcome back to the... Yeah.
You know what I was saying earlier? I was thinking earlier for your freaking streamer intro, you should just like bang your fist on the table and be like, "Yo, what is up? My name's Neo," because that's the Neo Bam.
I am so tired right now. I totally thought you were gonna say some shit different. Guys, I'm not racist. I'm just a degenerate, all right?
Bro. Yeah. I guess I should talk about what I've been up to. When's the last time that we actually did like talk? I'm gonna check like the schedule or the calendar, I should say.
Well, let me just say that out of the three of us, well, I guess not really to say because Gerard's really busy with midterms, but generally, this dude right here is probably the busiest out of all of us right now.
Definitely the busiest. I think it was like October 7. No, it has to be October 7th is probably the last time we did a podcast recording, and today's the 29th. So that's literally 22 a whole days. Month. That's almost a whole month. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been hella busy. One thing you should know is that I am a volleyball coach. coached one of our old high school's volleyball team. Sadly, we didn't make it into playoffs, but we had a banger seniors night. I'm making a documentary for them about that. So seniors night is basically a
Ooh.
night where they celebrate all the grade 12s, and like their final game. So that was a good game. It was against one of our like rival schools, I would say. Like there's three schools that are kind of like rivals with, and I think or not three, there's two schools, and I think you know which schools I'm talking about, right? Without saying the names.
I'm not saying that. I was gonna. I
Okay,
was
no,
hoping you would say
I'll
the name.
phrase it
Just
this way.
throw fire at them.
I'll phrase it this way: the Marauders and the
Censor,
Rams.
editor, censor.
No, Marauders and Rams.
Oh, what mascot was that? Did the high school start with an M?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I do.
Yeah, and then the other ones is pretty obvious. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where
I
everyone
think the
else
letter
kind
was just enough as an obvious hint. Censor that too, editor.
You're talking to him right now, but yeah, we had a good seniors night against them. It was a pretty close game. 5 sets. We won like 15-12. It was really close. A lot of drama. A lot of hype. And then the girls won their seniors night as well, which is really good. And then we had a
Do you
tournament
overlook
this
them
weekend.
too
Hey?
as a coach? Do you overlook them too as a coach?
No,
or
my
is it
uncle
just
looks after them. My uncle, his
Oh,
daughter's part of that team. So,
Oh,
and then we
okay.
had our Lloydminster tournament this weekend, which was good. It was a nice out of town tournament. It kind of replaced our Kelowna tournament for reasons, I guess, because like we didn't get all the paperwork done and all that. But we're trying to go next year, Kelowna. We're hoping, because I went to Kelowna in my grade 12 year, and that was awesome. Very, very, very fun. Very, very, very cool. Driving through the mountains on a big coach liner, nice. We had going to Lloydminster was good. Though I did like watch a video recently about the most dangerous small towns in Canada, and Lloydminster was like number 7.
Was one of them? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait. Explain why. Because I don't know at all. I don't know at all.
For
Like, why is it?
why is it the most dangerous?
Yeah.
I don't remember the metrics. It was like something about like how many crimes per people.
Oh.
So yeah.
So just the crime rate is so high.
Yeah, the
or
crime
whatever?
rate is like higher than the others, right? And above that was Wetaskiwin, Alberta, which I fully expected.
What the heck?
Yeah.
What's it like there? I've never been there.
What's cool about Lloydminster is that you're literally right on the border. Like from our hotel, like it's literally a 5-minute drive to the border of Saskatchewan, and you can just cross some borders, bro, without even knowing it sometimes.
It's like the video of like the girl doing the I'm at the Pizza Hut, I'm at the Taco Bell, but like Canada and US.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that what it was like?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Almost, yeah. And then what's also funny is that like, oh shit, what was it? I lost what I was gonna say. My train of thought just went woo.
It was, I think, with Tasco in Alberta or Lloydminster.
Something about Lloydminster. Oh yeah, I saw the big egg in Vegreville. I saw the big
egg.
Pisanka.
Hold up, I need to see this.
You've definitely
Or
seen
put a
it.
picture. Put a picture.
You've definitely seen it in social textbooks, bro. It was like in every social textbook. The big Pisanka egg in Vegreville, Alberta. It was a lot smaller than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like huge. Like,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's a huge
It's
Easter
huge,
egg.
but like we passed by it in the car and we were like, oh shit, that's not as big as I thought. Like it probably would have to be like, I don't know, like the size of a house.
You guys never got pictures?
No, we just passed through. It was fucking cold, bro.
Oh.
It was snowing. Like Lloydminster was an ice rink, bro. It was like we were going to like one of the venues on the bus, and the bus was drifting. Like I swear, like straight drifting.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that right now.
It was
I
hella,
can't.
like our hotel was the same one we stayed in last year, and it was hella ghetto. Like this hotel where we stayed, like the wallpaper looked straight out of like 1980s. It was really creepy, really creepy.
Yeah, I heard from a friend because he went to BC, and yeah, he had the worst hotel experience
Oh yeah.
because I don't know if you know about this, but apparently like with the company that each hotel is under in,
Yeah.
they're connected to human trafficking.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Damn. I
yeah.
mean,
And have you been to one of the hotels in BC where they're like they have a door that's connected to another room?
no. Oh yeah.
No.
What? Wait. What? Like there's two rooms connected by a door.
Yeah, by a door. Yeah, it's straight
I've
up.
been in hotels like that, but granted, they were in much more like luxurious resorts, connecting
Well, I
rooms
don't
for
know,
like
but
families and shit.
from what he was saying though, because when he took his vacation there,
Yeah.
almost every hotel had that,
Oh.
and they found out apparently that they're all connected to human trafficking in there.
Oh shit.
I don't know if that's actually completely true, but
Yeah.
like scary to think, right?
Yeah. You know what would have been scary? If the room that we were given had a person in it. Cause when we
What do you
got
mean?
when we got our key cards, me and my uncle stayed in the same room. We went
Yeah.
up to our room, right? Pass the door through the key slot. It opens. We look in, and then all I see, my eyes are drawn to this big duffel bag, like on like the laundry
That's a
hamper.
dead body right there.
Yeah, no, it was a big duffel bag, like big, and it was like on like the stand where you put like your suitcase and shit. And then I look at the bed, and then the bed's messed up, and we look at each other, we're like, we're not supposed to be here. We looked at each other and we started laughing because we're like, shit, and then we went back down. And we were like,
Did you
our
open
front
it?
desk were like, yeah, there's a person in our room. And they're like, what? Like no, there's not. This person's like not here. Like this room's free. And then they checked the thing and they were like, oh yeah, this room has like the do not disturb thing on the door handle, which I also noticed before. But then I thought like the house cleaning might have just forgot to like put it on the other side.
Oh,
So yeah.
yeah.
But thankfully there wasn't an actual person in there. You know,
Okay,
because
yeah.
like the bathroom was open, the bed was messed up, there was food on like the freaking on the table, on the
They
bedside
probably
table.
just like checked out.
No, like his stuff was still there.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, his stuff was still there, so he was staying there. He was probably somewhere else, but luckily we did not go to that room. So we got put in a different
Oh,
spot.
so yeah. Of course, you wouldn't stay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever open up the duffel bag though?
Hell no. Nah. It was a big bag. Like I don't
It
know
could have been
how.
drug
Like,
money.
it was really big. Like I don't know how you would.
Did you guys
carry
try to
that.
lift it?
No, we didn't go
No?
in. We just looked in and we're like shit, and we just backed out. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
could have been drug money, bro.
Yeah.
I guess yeah. If it was that case, then yeah, good thing you didn't touch it.
Yeah. Low key though, hotel beds they're so nice. Like hotel beds are really nice.
Super soft.
Super soft, super nice. The duvets, I like the feeling of being secure, and like you know how they wrap the freaking duvets like under the mattress,
Mhm.
right? Sometimes I just like to crawl in and like slide underneath, and then it's just like holding me down. It's almost like a weighted blanket without trying, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard about those. I didn't know they actually existed. I saw a video. The guy just threw it on himself and then he fell down the stairs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One of
Like,
the-
is it really that heavy?
I don't know. One of the venues we were playing at, they had like a small farmers market, and this person was selling like weighted blankets. It was like $250. And I'm like, holy shit, bro! No fucking way is it $250 for a weighted blanket. Like,
Do you know how
that's-
much one typically weighs?
No, I don't. I think I read like the label was somewhere around like 12 pounds.
12 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, but then across like a big area, that's probably hard to
Yeah.
handle. Probably hard to handle if you throw it up on yourself.
Yeah, like all that weight is on you.
Yeah.
Damn, yo.
That's actually crazy to know. I didn't like. But the thing is though, like, why would you want that? Why would you want a weighted blanket?
To feel like the feeling of secure. Like you know how I said that the duvets make you feel
Oh, I
secure
guess.
when they're like tucked in because you can't really move, and it's just like there's a lot of pressure on you. You know,
Mhm,
it
mhm.
like I think the reason why people get like body pillows and weighted blankets is that like they replicate the feeling of a person there. You know what I mean?
So you're a bottom if you have a weighted blanket.
Exactly. All people who have weighted blankets are bottoms. It's confirmed right here.
And then if you have a body pillow, what is that?
You're into threesomes.
Y'all gotta clean that shit.
Yeah.
Which means I gotta clean mine.
Yeah, my room's a fucking mess. Gerard would be mad at me right now. My girlfriend would be mad at me right now.
Really?
Was telling me to clean up, but I literally had no time because I was stressing. I also had to make like gifts for all the seniors as well, and like
Wow.
yeah, it was pretty tough because one, we had to get like pictures of them, and then I came up with a concept of making their seniors gift, because like generally the seniors gift, what they get is like a picture frame, right? A picture frame, and we throw like a couple pictures together. The ones in the past I feel like were pretty bland, so I took it upon myself to be a little bit more creative. So what I did was I basically made a manga page about them.
Oh.
So like, you know how like they do
like on the picture frame, right?
well, like it's the piece of paper that goes inside the picture frame, but like what it is that it's like an like whether they have action shots or stills or whatever, they have that as like the main centerpiece, and then around it in the panels, like I made a template online about for like a bunch of manga panels and all that, made a template of that, and then I just plopped the pictures in. And I didn't use Photoshop because I don't know how to fucking use Photoshop. I didn't want to learn. I used Procreate. So what the process was me creating the manga panels online, dropping it to my Dropbox, downloading it on my iPad, getting all the photos online through a Dropbox, downloading all of that to my computer, and downloading all of that to my Dropbox, and then I would pick and choose which pictures would fit into which panel. And then I would download all the pictures, plop it into the program, and then I would basically adjust it into the panels, and then I would just erase all the rest. Honestly, it took me a lot.
So much.
Not really. It like to get the basis done. It only took like to get like the pictures there and everything. It would have been like 3 or 4 hours. But to get like the actual like erasing done and all that, like it didn't take me too long. Like I could have done it all in like 6 hours really to do all of them.
Well, like you had to print it from your iPad, or
No,
like
no,
what happened?
I sent it off to one of the teachers who got it printed for us.
Oh
yeah,
okay.
I just did all the editing and all the creative work on my iPad because that's the program I know how to use, you know.
Right. Oh, okay, I see that now.
It's super dope. Like I'll send you like a picture right now of like what it is, and it's so cool. They look so good. I'm actually like really happy with how it turned out for me.
Did you give it to them yet?
Yeah, I did.
Or
I did.
you...
I sent it to you on my
yeah.
I'll send it to you on my your Instagram there. Yeah, it's really dope, and each one of them got a customized one. So every template is different, so it not like every one of them is completely different from each other. And like I included like the stats thing, right, where there's like block, jump, serve, passing, and all that, and it's cool.
The stat chart. That's sick.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm actually really proud of how it turned out. It looks so much better than like the ones they did in the past, because like what they did is that they just put your number and then they put like photos inside. It looks really bland, really.
Yeah.
So but this one it just looks really cool. I'll probably do like the same thing next year, maybe a little bit better in some way. I even added like some Japanese like sound effects stuff to there too. It's not in that one, but in like the finished ones there, I added like, you know, sound effects and all that, like the boom.
They're
and the
really
dome.
acquainted with Haikyuu.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick.
Yeah, and then I also made hype videos for them for both teams. So I really like wanted to make this like seniors night really special for all them. So yeah,
that's cool. You had your camera shooting B-roll shots or whatever
of seniors night. Yeah, I did. I took B-roll and all that and got like a bunch of clips. Yeah, I only did like one or two songs, so just to keep it a little bit light for myself, not to stress myself out so much.
Yeah, I'm looking at the pictures. Like, they're really good.
It's really
And
good.
honestly, I tried using Photoshop for my YouTube thumbnails. You guys should
Yeah.
check out my YouTube. Uh, honestly, I could not do this on Photoshop.
Yeah, I don't want to learn how to Photoshop really. I'm perfectly fine using my iPad to do shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easier, I guess. Do you have a stylus?
Yeah, I have like I have an
Oh.
iPad Pro with the stylus. Yeah. It's like the
Yeah.
12-inch screen. So it's smaller of the big one. My dad has the bigger one. Kind of because like what I just got is like what I kind of need. I don't need anything too big. Like it's perfectly usable, perfectly fine. I don't really care as long as I have something to use, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Did you ever watch Manny Pacquiao fights when you were kids?
Not all of them.
Not all of
Honestly,
them?
the only one I watched was the Floyd Mayweather one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if anything was like used for an example of achieving peace within a nation, it would be Manny Pacquiao in the Philippines. Like, literally, the crime rate in the Philippines drops to 0 when Manny Pacquiao is fighting.
Starts boxing, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. From the minute the bell rings, no one's doing shit. Like, I swear, like the
They're
streets
all
would be
watching, yeah.
streets would be completely empty, bars would be completely full, homes would be full, right? They would be watching it on the street, on the I swear they would broadcast it in the TVs wherever they're like they're selling TVs and like TV shops and shit, like appliance places. Bro, I swear, it would have been a really cool like scene to see how much people were off the streets and in a place, right? Because they would stop school days to watch Manny Pacquiao fight. It would be like the middle of the day in the Philippines, and they would stop school days and have it on this little ass like screen, you know. And like what we would do is that we would go over to like one person's house and we would watch. Like there was this one, we had like one family member whose his house like during the mid 2000s was a house we would always go to whenever there was a Manny Pacquiao fight, and they were oh, I think I have tinnitus because of that. Because if you've ever hung around Filipinas when there's an exciting event and something exciting happens, you will get tinnitus.
These things called ears, they're absolutely gone.
Exactly. Like you get scared. Like
imagine a group of them.
Yeah. Like if you ever they should like sound sample like Filipino screaming, honestly, as like jump scare sounds. Because you could hear them from like a mile away. Like if they were in a movie theater, you could probably hear them from outside the theater. I'm not gonna lie. They are that loud and that genuine of like emotion, you know.
Oh, for those of you who don't know how probably it sounds, the closest thing I can think of off the top of my head is the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 jump scare sound.
Yeah. It's exactly.
They're that like high pitched and shit.
Did you watch that?
It's crazy. The FNAF movie? No, not yet.
Me neither. Dude, we should go.
Honestly, yeah, we should.
We should go.
I've been talking to some friends online, and they told me about it, and it's like it was like almost really good. Like a good representation of the game and stuff.
I wanted to go watch it, but I was away this weekend, so that's when it came out. Yeah, but yeah, like back to the Manny Pacquiao thing. It was like there's no one that's gonna be able to have the pull or the effect on a single country like Manny Pacquiao has done to the Philippines. Like there's no way, right? Like not even all of the U.S. was behind Floyd Mayweather, you know.
Yeah,
right.
we even a lot of people that I know of, and they weren't even like, I know race doesn't have to do it with much, but I mean they weren't Filipino.
Yeah,
and they were totally prideful about supporting Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, he's insane. Like I remember like the Ricky Hatton fight, like some of the Marquez fights. Like I don't really remember like watching them. I just remember like it's getting flashbacks, and you know what's there? It's all the titas screaming. That's all it's like. You know.
The tita screaming, the
yeah,
food going away,
yeah,
or like flying.
yeah. I
Yeah.
remember we were on vacation in Costa Rica. It was Pacquiao versus Thurman, and like
Hmm.
that was like one of the big fights, and they had it on just like on cable at the hotel because we were staying in a pretty nice hotel, like it was a whole resort and stuff, and Manny Pacquiao was fighting Thurman, and I remember Manny Pacquiao got a knockdown. And I like celebrated, and my parents were looking. They went at me and were like, "Shh," and I completely forgot we were in a hotel room, and like other people could hear me.
Oh
It
my
was that
gosh.
genuine, yeah. Man, I'm still salty about that Mayweather fight. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I heard it was bought though.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was.
I
Is
don't
that
know.
like
All
confirmed?
I saw was this Mayweather running around, and that was like the whole meme of like that entire fight is just Mayweather running around Pacquiao and not
And then
actually
yeah, and then
fighting.
the hugging shit.
Yeah, the hugging
Yeah,
shit. Yeah, bro just wanted a hug,
yeah. I remember
and it.
when like the aftermath of it.
Yeah,
I saw a picture where they showed like the points or the hit points or whatever.
yeah. Pacquiao got way
Like,
more.
yeah, Pacquiao had way more, which would have which apparently should have,
Got him. Yeah,
determined the output of the match.
or the split decision at least.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
apparently somehow Mayweather still won
yeah.
with that.
I don't care. Pride of the Philippines. He's still like
Yeah,
gonna go down as one of the greatest ever to do it.
probably yeah.
Speaking of,
Honestly, I'm still like more on that fight than with all like the YouTube fights that are like trying to be crazy and shit.
yeah, yeah. I don't pay attention to like modern boxing unless it's actual modern boxing. Like, you know, I heard Francis
Hmm.
Ngannou and Tyson Fury came to a draw, for, but I didn't watch that fight. Like you know who they are, right?
I know I've heard of the Tyson Fury.
Tyson
I'm
Fury.
pretty
Francis
sure.
Ngannou
Yeah.
was a like heavyweight MMA fighter, and then
Mm.
they took it to the boxing ring, and apparently people believe that Francis Ngannou should have won that fight, but it was a draw. So, yeah.
Hmm.
You know what I've been watching recently? The,
Mm.
if you know Muay Thai, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Rod Tang?
Oh, the chin guy?
Yeah,
Dude, I
yeah.
love
The
that
Iron Man,
fucker.
Rod Tang. Dude
Yeah.
is fucking crazy, man. He's crazy.
Bro, he just eats
He
shots and
eats
like
shots.
doesn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think he's only lost like 2 or 3 fights out of his over 300. And the dude's 24. He's like mid 20s. That's insane, man. And he's already
Jeez.
like
Yeah, for some reason I don't hear a lot of people talking about him.
yeah, no, because like the Muay Thai, like the where the one FC, one fighting championship is like
Yeah.
pretty like there's not much Western draw for it because
Audience.
everyone's talking about like UFC
Yeah.
and all that shit. You know that do you know Demetrius Johnson, Mighty Mouse?
No.
No?
No.
If you want to see like what it was all about. It was basically a super fight because Demetrius Johnson, one of the best MMA like lightweights, lighter weighted MMA fighters in the world, did a special rules bout with Rod Tang where one round was Muay Thai, the second round was MMA, and then it would like shift back between like Muay Thai and MMA. So seeing like an MMA fighter have to deal with a Muay Thai fighter and then the other way around, it was really interesting. And that was like really like I recommend you to watch Rod Tang and like more Muay Thai fights because those are crazy. Like really crazy. And it's electric. Like I feel like they have like a lot more draw than like what the UFC has. You know, because like when the people watch one FC in wherever they host it, right, they're into it like all of the time. Like whereas if you compare it to some of the UFC fights and some of the UFC like undercards and all that, they don't give a crap. Like they're only there for the main event, you know. You ever like do like martial arts, or were you ever into like watching martial arts, like the MMA stuff, UFC?
No, honestly, I was more into choreography, so like film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really into that. And I took film studies as a student, and I really wanted to do like action movies or martial arts movies. I think it was really cool. But no, I kind of tried to practice
Mm-hmm.
like I guess Muay Thai and Taekwondo. Mind you, self-taught. I was never formally trained.
I
But I am
got
thinking about joining a gym.
I
I
got
think it would
like
be really
to a
cool.
yellow stripe on like Taekwondo.
Actually,
I don't think yellow stripe is
that's
just.
cool.
I think
I don't
unless
know
there
about
was a
it.
yellow stripe. I don't know. I was just a full blood like white belt. Like honestly.
hmm No, but I would really just try to learn on it on my own. I really think that in these types of things, people should join a gym
Yeah.
because you can learn so much.
Exactly.
And like it almost feels the same thing about any other either physical activity or anything that you're really venturing into.
Yeah.
Just go out into that area that that has a community and then just join that.
Yeah.
You'll learn so much.
You learn so much.
And like yeah, I feel like because you know me, I wouldn't like I have a home gym,
Yeah.
right? But I've plateaued on progress for like almost a year now.
Mm.
And so I do calisthenics. But honestly, doing calisthenics just at home is just not for me. I know there's a lot of people who have really trained a lot in calisthenics and they're just using home shit,
Yeah.
and they can do it's called a planche, and so basically you're just hands on floor, no feet on the floor, and you're just
Oh,
floating
that one.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hella
People
core
have
muscle.
been able to learn that just at home.
You know what's crazy?
And like
It's the guys
yeah.
that can backflip into that. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
That's
Like
insane.
how the fuck do you
bro.
do that?
Bro, the amount of control you have to have over your body and every single part of like your balance as well, like
Yeah.
it's insane. It's actually insane.
Yeah, no, and there's so many people that do it too on like just little things. Like I know dudes that can just do it on this shit.
Yeah.
And they're only holding this shit. Like probably hands like this or like or even like this. So like,
technically,
they'll probably have this like facing the floor like
oh
this.
yeah,
and,
like the dumbbell
that.
ones, like the dumbbell ones. I really
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. That's crazy too.
Yeah, and they're not flat on the ground. They're
Yeah.
angled
It's
like
it's at
this
an
shit. Like how
angle.
do you do that?
Bro, you should try and do the baki pose. You know the
Oh my
famous one
god,
where
with how I am right now.
he planches on one hand and like curls up.
Yeah.
He makes
Yeah.
himself a flagpole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I saw a video about a guy
Who did
doing
it?
that for how long he can. He
Yeah.
like he basically just held it for almost at least 10 seconds. And
Yeah.
honestly, that's pretty long.
Yeah, I remember one of your. Speaking of planches, I remember your planks at school.
Oh.
You tried to do your record, your PR. It was like 8 minutes or something like that, like almost 10 minutes.
Hell
bro,
yeah.
bro, that's insane, man. You were struggling though. You were struggling.
I was shaking so
You
bad
were
at the last
shaking,
minute.
Like, bro became a vibrator. Like no cap. He was
No, what's
vibrating
funny
so much, man.
what's funny about it is I beat that during gym class, and
Yeah.
in that gym class we had like that competition thing,
Yeah.
right? It's like to see who can last the longest.
Yeah.
I remember I don't remember who was doing the push-ups, but I was doing the plan, and I remember Gerard was doing the wall sit.
Yeah, I don't know. I
remember
don't remember
when-
which one I had. I think I might have done either wall sit or plank because those are the ones I can't do
Mm.
like push-ups to save my life, like honestly. So I'm like
Right.
more confident in my legs and my core. So I think I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
one of the
yeah.
ones next to you, and I think I got to like 3 or 4 minutes. I
Probably,
would
I
say.
think.
But yeah,
I can't really remember.
I
But
think I
what I
might have
do
done
remember
wall
was, yeah. What I do remember was though, like, once our, I guess, if you were in the plank, once our, I guess, session started, we all lined up and stuff, and we
Yeah.
were all doing the plank. Once I won, I stayed there, and everyone left
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
watch the wall sit one where Gerard was.
yeah,
And
I do
holy
remember
fuck,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
because you were like just.
And then I
dead.
remember, yeah, I was just dying for no reason. I just wanted to beat my what was it? I had 5 minutes, and then I went to 8 minutes on
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
plank, so I beat it. But then I remember, holy fuck, Gerard and the other, it was a girl, right?
I
Who
think
was
so,
doing the
yeah.
wall
They were
sit.
going crazy, bro.
Yeah, they were a lot longer than
Yeah.
8 minutes on a plank. Like they were wall sitting for almost maybe 15.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like it was so
Gerard's
long.
legs are big. Like I have pretty strong legs too, but Gerard's legs are on another level, man. Like another level.
If we can get a picture of his calves, holy fuck, that would be so awesome and funny to show it up.
If you if you
'Cause,
if you
like,
if you want a reference photo, search up Ingenium from My Hero Academia. His calves are basically 1-to-1.
oh my god, I don't know who that is, but honestly, it's probably good representation.
Bro, you definitely know him.
I know I watched the show. Hold
Yeah.
on, I'm searching the shit up right now.
Yeah,
I know I watched the show.
You'll
I needed-
understand why. We basically called him Ingenium in high school. Gerard was basically Ingenium.
Oh, this dude, the
Yeah.
knight or
Yeah, the
whatever.
night one,
Okay,
yeah. Super fast.
he looks so cool. I love his armor.
His armor
And
looks
shit.
like the armor from Incursio from Akame ga Kill. It kind of looks the same as Incursio,
Oh.
almost.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah. I see that.
Yeah.
It's all the head. The head is like almost to a till
Yeah.
or to a T.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that till,
Yeah.
but yeah. And the thing is too, this kid did not know what deadlifting was.
No,
and he
could
just copied.
He deadlift like 300
Yeah, in high school.
in high school.
Like, and he did. I know. I swear to God, I know he did not do it properly.
No.
And he was just like,
He just picked it up. Yeah.
like
light work.
his legs are an absolute monster.
Light work for him. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure his best
exactly,
was like
yeah.
315.
Yeah, I remember seeing him doing at least 3 plates with
Yeah.
one of our other friends
Yeah.
that was super into fitness.
Yeah. Yeah.
And bro, they were just going at it in the lunch
Yeah.
in the lunch gym, and like I remember once they started going higher, everyone just stopped working out and they just started
They just
watching
started
them.
watching. Yeah.
See who could keep going. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was actually so cool, man. Being a teenager was so fun
Oh, I miss those days.
for
I
some
miss
parts
the
of it.
days.
For some parts of it, yeah.
Yeah. Remember when I used to go over to your house like every Thursday?
Yep.
That was bomb.
We just watch anime.
We just watch anime.
We get what was it? Little Caesars pizza.
Little Caesars. You would cook for me sometimes. Yo, if someone scoop this man, like he'll cook for you. Like, bro, he does shit. He'll treat you right, bro. He'll treat you right.
Man, I've honestly. Okay.
I always
Fine,
felt
we'll
bad
talk about
because
this
I always
shit.
felt
Fine.
bad because for like eating your food, because I know you guys have had a little bit like we're a little frugal with things, so I always felt kind of bad
We
when
were.
you fed me.
We were. I remember with yeah, with you, like, oh, we can't eat that. That's my little sister's.
Yeah.
But like it was like a big like snack box or whatever.
Yeah.
But like it was for her school and shit,
Yeah.
so she would have that every day, and it was so big. Like you probably could have just took one and it wouldn't affect really. But then, I swear to God, we were very frugal with things and
Yeah.
especially groceries. And then I would just tell everyone, even some of my little brother's friends when they visit, oh hey Jesse, they can't eat that. Don't let them eat that.
Yeah.
Like you know those Costco croissants?
Yeah.
You know how much they have in there?
Yeah.
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 That would be our breakfast, and then I would tell them, "Hey, don't let them eat that. Don't let them eat that."
Yeah. And then
All right, fine. Let's talk about romance. Oh.
I was gonna talk about what we watched in your room.
Oh.
We
Yeah,
were-
honestly, I'd much rather talk about that.
Well, it is something to do with romance because all we did was watch rom-com. Like the big shows
Yep.
back when I used to go to your house was we would always watch Tatanu Yusha, Shield Hero.
Of course, yeah.
We watch
Yep, I remember that.
Quintessential Quintuplets.
Yes.
watched,
oh, season 1, bro.
Yeah,
Ooh.
we watched We Never Learn as well,
Yep.
bro.
Yep.
Every Thursday, man. Every Thursday. But we would
Every
even watch it
Thursday.
at school. Like I remember because Shield Hero season 1 came out every Wednesday, and we would watch it at lunchtime and talk about it after
At
lunch.
lunchtime. Yep. Yep. Honestly, that was so fun. I remember we were watching we were watching QQ or quintessential
Yeah.
quintuplets, and then we had one of the other guys come up to us like, "Yo, is that a new episode and
Yeah.
shit?" And like he was like so excited about the fact that we were just watching it in school,
Yeah.
because like
Yeah.
honestly, okay, to watch anime in school, at least for us in our time, you have to have a lot of balls. I swear to
Oh
God,
yeah.
people can now just watch anything in
Yeah.
school. But like at least for us, like, we were a very unique group. We weren't the popular kids, but we were very
We were no, we were known.
we had character. We had character.
we were known. We were known. I think we were
We
known.
were known.
Yeah. To like
Yeah.
I would say like to 60% of like our grade or like the school's populace, we were known. You know,
Oh yeah.
in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. But honestly, it was so fun. I remember we watched Grand Blue.
Oh yeah,
Together,
Grab Blue
too.
and your
Yeah.
group. Yo, I showed you that anime. That anime was so funny.
That was so good.
Funny. I think that's when I
Yeah.
also showed it to Gerard as well. I think that's also when I showed it to Gerard
Yeah.
because Gerard also came over a couple times.
Yeah.
Remember?
For some reason though, I tried rewatching it.
Yeah.
I can't rewatch it.
You can't. I love rewatching
No.
it. My favorite part is just the vodka bit. That shit's so funny.
Yeah.
Where he gives him a glass of clear liquid. He's like, "Here, have some water." He drinks it, puts
Oh
it down,
yeah. I
puts it
remember
down,
that scene.
grabs a lighter, and goes, and he goes like, "Vodka!" If you
Yeah.
don't know that, you should. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
A lot
Honestly,
of naked
good
men,
anime
though.
rec.
A lot of naked men.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We remember that sleepover we had too
Was that
before
for the camping
the
trip?
camping trip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that in grade? I
Yeah.
think that was grade 12. Yeah. That was grade 12.
That was great talk.
That was
our
because we
last
had to
year,
leave
yeah.
hella early. We had to leave hella early in the morning, like before school even started. You know.
Yeah. I remember, yeah. You all
I
wanted
slept on your
to
floor.
come to my place because we could just walk to
Exactly.
school.
We could walk to
in the
your-
morning,
walk
yeah.
to in the morning. And there was like
Yeah.
4 or 5 of us there.
Yeah, I remember. Gerard was one of them, of course.
Yeah,
and then we had
Gerard
some
slept
other.
in the living room with a couple of other friends, and then me and our other friend slept in your room on the floor.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure I put up. What was it? For some reason, I vividly remember this. I put up an episode of Black Mirror on the TV
That
in
was
my
probably
room.
in the living room. Because I
Was it
don't
the living
remember
room?
watching I've never watched Black Mirror.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no! It was before everyone else came, cause it was the other guy that was in my room with us.
Yeah.
Like during the sleepover, I remember we watched it, and then because we were just waiting for everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got in like super early, and then oh my god. Oh, I don't know if I want to mention this online, but this dude dared me. Okay, so I have his old slightly used body pillow.
What do you
No,
mean
no, no,
slightly
okay. He-
used?
Okay, no.
There's like a
I mean,
mysterious
he-
hole somewhere.
No. Well, okay, so basically he had it before.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, he was just like, "Yo, Neo, I want you to have it." I was like, "Bro, this shit won't fit in my little ass bag." And it's like, he just folded it, and like I swear to God, when I was walking home, my backpack was looking like it was about to explode. Like, I don't know how he managed to put it in my bag, but anyways, he was just like, "Yo, I want you to have this," and this was like months prior to the camping trip.
Yeah.
When we got to the camping trip, he was like, "Neo, I dare you to bring this on the bus."
Yo, and then he brought his own too. He brought his own.
He brought
too.
his
Yeah,
own.
yeah. I still have this picture of him sleeping and cuddling it on the bus. It's so cute.
Yeah. Honestly, oh my god.
I even
can't
remember
believe-
which body pillow it was. It was freaking Asuna from Sword Art Online.
It was Asuna from yeah.
Which one
yeah.
did you get?
Oh my god. I had the Data Live twins.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, why did I bring that shit? That's so bad.
That's so funny. Though.
No.
That's actually.
Yeah,
so
it was
funny.
it was amazing. It was fun. Honestly, it helped at least a little bit because sleeping in that camping trip in the tent was a
Oh.
fucking killer.
Yo,
It was
our
so cold.
we should talk about our camping trip with Gerard. Oh, I want to
you know
hear
what? Okay.
Gerard's side of the
For
story.
yeah,
I want to hear
yeah.
Gerard's side of the story.
For a
Oh.
later episode. For a
Yeah.
later episode.
Oh, I want
Yeah,
to
we'll
hear
keep it
Gerard's
there.
side of the story. Oh, that's
Yeah.
so fun. Oh man, that was hilarious. But that
Just
camping
let it
trip
be
was
known
so
that-
fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Like
but
biking
let it be
through
known
Banff.
though,
Yeah.
we never slept. That's it.
No, we barely slept.
Yeah, I know for a fact Gerard should be the one to elaborate on that.
Yeah, Gerard.
He did
Gerard
not
got
sleep
the
in a
short
funny
end
way.
of the stick there.
Yeah.
He drew the short end of the stick because he wasn't prepared.
Yeah, yeah. But I think you know what? Yeah, we'll talk about the rest of the details in a later episode.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it was fun. It was really
very,
fun.
very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else was probably really exciting that we had in high school?
High school?
Yeah.
Well, you helped make a choreo with we helped we
Oh,
used to
God.
do dance practice with you. You taught us
Yep,
the one
yep.
dance. Do a choreo because
Fuck.
this man used to be a freestyler. Yeah, I remember.
What
that
was the one that we
phase.
did for gym class?
Was
I
it
remember the
with
song was called
you?
"Work from Home."
Oh yeah, there was one that was work from home, but there was also, but then like the other ones we weren't in the same gym class, but I still went to you for like advice.
Yeah. Oh, the you guys did the red eye
Mo-
circulation
Yeah,
one.
we did the Ren Yeah, that one was still pretty dope. That one is pretty dope.
Oh my
I
God.
think. Yeah, I still have the video of that. It's pretty dope.
Did anyone get a video of our work from home one? Because honestly, that was the most. Fuck,
I
man.
feel like-
it was
hold
the
on, I feel like-
coolest shit.
I'll believe his name. But I feel like has it. I feel like has it somewhere. He was always in our gym class.
He was, yeah.
He was. I feel like he has it somewhere. I miss. It's so fun.
That's a lot of bleeps.
Yeah. I'm gonna expose him a little bit because he's kind of short. He would drive us home from school
Yep.
a couple times, and sometimes he had to go gas up. But like first time I got into his car, I like signed the passenger sheet. He got in, and I look at him and I look up and I'm like, he's got a booster seat. Cause this dude was like, he wasn't that short, but he was shorter than like he's probably like 5'5", right? I'm 5'7", right? He's like 5'4", 5'5", but the fact that he had a booster seat in his car where you could just adjust the seat, like
That's
I looked
so
down and
weird.
there was like this blue like foam, like it was about like this thick, I swear, man. Oh, and then I
What the
gave him
hell?
shit for it. I wonder if he still uses it. Maybe. I don't know.
I never knew that he drove in high school though.
He did. Yeah. A couple times.
Huh.
Remember when
And
me
I
and
was never
Gerard picked you up?
invited.
Remember when me and Gerard picked you up at your house?
Oh yeah, for school.
For
What
school?
was it? It was just for school.
It was just
Yeah.
for school. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no. He also... And then we also went to his house like during like lunch break one time.
And I feel like it was was it a Thursday?
No. It was like a Wednesday.
Because
I
we would have
swear
had
it
a
was
half
Wednesday.
day. No, it was Wednesday.
It was Wednesday because
Okay.
it was during lunchtime. He had to go get something from home. And then he was like,
Yeah.
yo, Jay, you
Oh.
want to come? And we're like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's go. And then we went to his house.
Yeah.
And we got back before
Yeah, I
school.
remember that.
Because it was like a 50-minute lunch.
Yeah.
Speaking
Oh,
of
you know
forgetting
what?
things
I
at
probably-
school or at home.
What's up?
Speaking of forgetting things at home, I remember I left a social project at home. At this place because we moved, right? And
Yeah.
a couple of my friends in my social class also forgot their stuff at home. So I was like, and they drove. And so I was like, yo, can I come with? Can you like bring me to my place and then I can get my shit? This was like brand new, right? So the security system just got installed. And then I got to the door. I opened the door, the garage door, and I realized I don't know the fucking passcode. I don't know the passcode for the alarm system. And I'm like panicking. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like scrolling through messages. There's the freaking countdown. It was like Mission Impossible. I like scrolled through the messages of like our like family group chat, and it was like scrolling. And it was like, there is like passcode, blah 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 blah. And I'm like this, and it was like blah 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 blah. And then
Oh my
I looked
God.
at the time. There was like 10 seconds left, and I'm like, holy shit, bro. I would have been, my parents would have been hella mad if I just set up the alarm. It was very close to cutting it, honestly.
Bro, for some reason, I kind of regret this session already. Bro, I think we need to stop talking about high school because I'm remembering some shit I don't want to remember.
All right, yeah. Yeah,
Bro, okay. I have to get this off my chest, bro.
there you go.
I remember there was one time. It was one time, and you know, I walk home. I walk home,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's like, oh my god, I got basically invited by a girl
Oh,
to go like on the bus to like, you know, get her home or whatever.
yeah.
And my dumb ass, all right, my fucking dumb ass. Hold up.
Yeah, bring in the sound effects.
Alright, so my dumb ass, alright, fucking, yeah, I got invited to, like, you know, go on the bus, take some time with her, and then, you know, get her home. My dumb ass said, oh, I'll walk home. What the fuck is that shit?
How
So
far did you walk?
stupid.
How
Like,
far was her place to, or the bus stop from your place?
Oh, she was like on the opposite side of like where I live. Like she was a lot closer to what was it? I can't remember. But I know she was like, you know, the opposite direction of me.
Yeah.
So it's like, hold up. I don't think this will work. Bitch, shut the fuck up. What the I can't believe you had to say no. That's so stupid. And like, oh my god. We
dude.
gotta stop talking about high school. It's making me remember some dumb shit.
I remember doing some dumb shit too. I'll change the subject.
Yeah.
Today's October 29th. If you can see that.
Yeah,
in
happy
the background-
Halloween, almost.
Almost happy Halloween. If you see
Yeah.
like in the background, that is a almost $280 jersey right there.
Damn.
And it is for
So-
the Heritage Classic that is happening today at 5 p.m., which I am going to, and I'm so excited.
Can you explain what the Heritage Classic is?
Okay, so if
Like
you
the
don't
event?
know, Heritage Classic is part of the NHL. And the NHL has one or two outdoor games like a season. So one of them is the Winter Classic, which takes place in the States, which is normally like right after New Year's, like New Year's Day. And the Heritage Classic, which happens a lot earlier in the year with the Canadian teams. So the last time the Oilers held the Heritage Classic, it was the very first Heritage Classic in 2003, in which they lost. But it was 20 years ago. So this being 2023, the 20th anniversary of that that Heritage Classic, they had it here again in Edmonton at Commonwealth Stadium. So I am going, well, me and my older brother are going to the festivities, which is almost basically like a once in a lifetime experience, because the last time it was held, I was only like a year old. So it's an outdoor game. Right now it's actually like pretty nice. Like it should be like around like 0 degrees, like when puck drops around 5 o'clock, like local time. So it should be pretty all right. I won't have to layer up too much. There is like a pre-concert like before the game, and then the actual game itself. So we're going to the pre-concert, and yeah, like the seats we have are like upper bowl, but I feel like here's the thing with like
Rich.
no. I literally like wasted like so much money. But here's the thing with like NHL games. If you want the best experience overall, get an upper bowl seat. Like it'll do you so much better than being in the lower bowl, because one, you can see shit. You can actually see shit. If you are on the lower bowl, you cannot. Your vision is impeded by so many things. Like there's like the people in front of you, there's the glass, there's the boards. But if you're on top of everything and you're looking down, it's a much better experience. Like it's a much better experience, hands down. And it is cheaper up there. Like if the average ticket costs around like $120, those upper bowl tickets will cost you around $50 to $60. Like almost half the price. right? Especially if you check.
You can see everything.
Exactly. Especially if you check before game day as well. The prices drop because they want to sell more tickets, right? And then sometimes you can get really good ones where you're upper bowl, but you're like front row upper bowl. So you're like literally row 1. So you'd have no vision impeded by anything whatsoever, right? And you still get the whole view of the ice. It's so good. It's so that's the way people should watch it. Like, cause like if you're by the boards, I mean, yeah, it's fine, right? But like, you know, like if you're going for like the overall experience and everything, it's better to get an upper bowl seat, right? Like, don't get me wrong, sitting by the boards is pretty fun, especially when it's like a big game. Like if it was like a Stanley Cup playoff, like Stanley Cup final game 7 type of game where you probably are going to be put on national TV because you're right beside the ice, and just the way that the camera works, you're going to be noticed in any of like the shots, right? That's probably where it's going to be worth it, right? But if you're going overall, well, what's the better experience? I'd say you want to get a higher seat. But still, these tickets were not cheap. Like the tickets we have were about $211 each. Each for upper bowl. But then again, we did go
huge step up from $50 to $60. Like
yeah,
you
no, because like
earlier.
it's a huge event, right? It's a huge event, huge event.
True,
right?
true.
There's around like the Heritage Classic in Edmonton back in 2003 had about 57,000 people in the Commonwealth Stadium, which is where it's being held again, right? So the tickets we have, the seats we have are closer to the middle. And generally, the tickets that are closer to the middle of the ice are much more preferred because, once again, you can see everything, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna like take like vlog on my phone just to, you know, so I can get some views on my YouTube.
Yeah,
because that's what I did with my
check out our personal YouTube channels.
Yeah, that's what I did with what's it called, the playoff game I went to. I took a little vlog and it's gone over like 27K, which is dope. So more exposure on my videos, and I need to start posting more.
Yeah, what the heck? Like,
I've been so busy.
Probably you got 20K views because
27K.
It's another popular game. It's another popular event.
Yeah, well, it's a playoffs, right? It's a playoff atmosphere. True. It's a whole different ball game. So, but this one should be pretty good too. I'll do a little bit more filming, and yeah, we were in this beauty right here. I honestly think that the Oilers jersey is much better than the Flames. I'm just gonna rant about the Oilers real quick. The Oilers are dog shit right now, bro. Absolute dog shit. It is. They are so bad. Like, oh man, they are 1-5-1. I mean, granted, the Flames aren't doing too good either. Like, they're 2-4-1 as well. Like, both teams are dog shit right now. But they just have like no chemistry with each other. Like, they came in to the season with the captain skates for the purpose. So the captain skates was the captain of the Edmonton Oilers, Connor McDavid, wanted everyone there early to get some reps in before the training camp even started, right? To get everyone locked in, to get everyone focused up, right? Everyone thought it was a great idea because it shows that they're serious about going for a cup this year, because the past 2 playoffs, they've been bounced by the eventual Stanley Cup champions, right? They got bounced by Colorado in the Western Conference Finals in 2022, and then they got bounced by the Vegas Golden Knights in round 2 of 2023, right? Both of them went to become Stanley Cup champions. Now, those are lessons learned, right? Lessons learned because like every eventual Stanley Cup champion goes through adversity like this, right? To get bounced by both Stanley Cup champions in 2 years in a row, you got to think that it's starting to go their way, right? So they had everyone in. They came early. They're getting prepared. Preseason happens. They do pretty good in the preseason. A lot of their younger talent gets some ice time, gets some exposure. They do pretty good too. And then the first game of the season starts in Vancouver. 8-1. We lost 8-1.
Damn.
And then on the Saturday night, the first hockey night in Canada, on Saturday night, they lose on home ice 4-3. to the Canucks again. So automatically, in the first 2 games, the Oilers gave up 12 goals. 12 goals in the first 2 games. That does not look good. It does not. And
No.
what do they have for it? They've been outscored 12-4 in the first 2 games.
Holy.
And then their 3rd game of the season, they go and play Nashville. They spank them because they always spank Nashville. And then they come back and then they lose. They lose to the Wild. They lose to the Rangers. And it is not good. They also lost to the Flyers. Like, one of those teams, right? The Flyers are not a playoff caliber team. Not yet, at least. But they got beat. They got shut out by the Flyers. So they are not good right now. On top of that, McDavid also got hurt. So the last 2 games, they were also not... they were without their captain. But he's coming back today. He's playing today. That's what I've heard. I hope he is, because, well, you don't... It's not every day you get to play outside in front of your home fans in a big-ass... in the biggest stadium in Canada, because Commonwealth is the biggest football stadium in Canada. It's a shame because they closed down the upper bowls because the Elks are dog shit right now as well.
Oh.
So they, for like the first time since Commonwealth Stadium opened, they are closing the upper bowl for football games for next year.
Holy.
Yeah, because there's not enough attendance, not enough draw, not enough interest in that. And granted, like 6 years ago, the Elks, back then the Edmonton Eskimos, they won the Grey Cup. They were on top of the Canadian Football League as number 1. And I remember watching that game on TV. And now look where they're at.
Now it's a shit show.
And now it's a shit show. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But they have, like, if the Oilers want any part of, like, making it, they have to start winning, because the previous the reigning champions, Vegas Golden Knights, I fucking hate them. They're starting off their season 6-1, whereas we are 1-5-1. So they already got a big head start. So if they want any part of the playoffs this year, they need to get going there. And this,
that's right. You hear that, Oilers? You hear that?
Exactly.
You hear
right?
that?
Yeah. Whoever's listening. Yeah. I honestly think they should give, like, some of their, like, younger players some more time, because what they have for a defense core is not good. Not good. Like, their offensive
What do they have?
has no defensive qualities whatsoever. Their best defensive defenseman has been nursing an injury since, like, even preseason even started. They're supposed to be best defender, is way too panicky with the puck. And here's the thing, like, so the Oilers system, if you ever watch an Oilers game, right? Or if you ever watch any NHL game ever, right? They break out. Like, I'll probably go into, like, the rules and everything on a different podcast if the Oilers are still dog shit. But, like, what's called the breakout. So that's when they break out of their zone. When they start moving up towards the other team's end of the ice, right? If you look at every other NHL team, their breakout has a lot of support. And what support means in hockey is that they have a lot of guys back in the D zone, or at least on their half of the ice. Kind of feel, right? But the Oilers system and their breakouts, the Oilers are past the center line. They are on the other side of the team's half already before the puck has even left their zone, right? So if the other team played it correctly, they could sit their 3 forwards on the Oilers half of the ice, and if the Oilers defenseman gave it away, it's an automatic odd man rush, which turns into an automatic scoring chance no matter what way you put it. They leave the zone way too early. They do not provide enough support, and they also do not have a defenseman that can get it up to them at the rate at which they want it to be, right? Because
so the players are, like, more up front, is what you're saying?
Yeah, the players are more up front, which also is beneficial for the other team, because they can just stick their 2 blue liners, like, closer to them, and they would have no speed attacking the zone whatsoever. Right? The Oilers have a lot of speed. They have a lot of guys that can wheel the puck, that can that can get into the zone on the rush, right? But they don't utilize it in any way, right? They don't utilize it to the best that they could. Like if they had more support, if they had more speed going into the zone, because what they have now, it turns into a chip and chase, which chip and chase systems exist and they do work, but the forwards have to do most of the work, like to battle. They have to battle for those pucks.
Yeah.
And the Oilers' puck battles are almost lost in every single way, right? There's literally like 2 or 3 forwards that are noticeable on the Oilers from what I've seen this whole entire season. It's not McDavid, it's not Draisaitl, it's not Nugent Hopkins. It's these like second and third liners, like Warren Fogle, like whoever's like watching that's an Oilers fan. Warren Fogle, Dylan Holloway, Matthias Janmark. Those have been the best looking Oilers this season so far. And they are not the top line. They aren't top line players, right? But they show that if they're putting in the work and they're getting scoring chances, right? So everyone has to follow that same exact example, right? You work for those pucks, you work for those chances. It's not gonna come easy, right? The Oilers have a good power play, but the power plays are not gonna come if they don't work hard for it, right? Because how penalties are drawn is desperation, and desperation is caused by hard work and scoring chances. If you don't work for your scoring chances, there's less likely that a penalty is going to be called. Kind of feel me? Yeah.
A little bit. I can feel your frustration for sure.
Yeah.
You know what though? I see it on your Instagram stories. You're always like putting pictures on about your TV, and it's like you're basically complaining about why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing this? This guy sucks.
No, it like that's literally what most fans do. But like, I like to look at it almost analytically. Me being a coach, you know, I also did play hockey for most of my life. Right?
True. Yeah. Retract to episode 1.
Exactly.
I
played hockey and all that, but the way they are playing still seems disconnected. Like there is something missing there. With
their new team members or whatever.
Yeah, like there's you can feel it when you're watching it even at home. There's something missing, right? Like even the first game of the season, I could tell that something was off. Something's not right. Something feels wrong.
They're not playing the way they used to be.
Exactly. Like they're not gelling. They're not chemistry, and it kind of like brings back like what they had at the beginning of the year, like with the captain skates. Like what was that for then? It almost makes the captain skates look like they didn't mean anything, because getting humiliated 8-1 in the first game of the season is not a good start, and people are already panicking at the beginning of the season, which I feel like they had the right to, because everyone expects maybe it to be like, maybe a blowout would be like what, 5-2, 6-2 or that, but not 8-1, right? You cannot give up almost 10 goals in your first game of the season, right? And it's not just a goal,
and that's across 2 games too, right?
And like, yeah, exactly. But like, a lot of people will blame the goalies, but here's the thing, like these past 2 games, the goalies have kept the Oilers in the game. Like especially the game against Minnesota, where the Oilers had a 3-2 lead going into the third period. Their goalie stood on his head and kept the game at 3-2, where it could have easily been like 7-3, like by the end of the second period, because that's how many grade A chances that the Minnesota Wild had. Like that goalie, like Jack Campbell in that game, he made like 3 like save of the year candidate saves, right? Like open net, like coverages, desperation saves. He kept them in there. And then for the Oilers to come back in that third period, and what did they do? They let them score 5 straight goals. 5 straight goals. Because their defensive structure is ass. And here's the thing, like, the Oilers' defensive core was questioned by the media through the head coach about what the defensive core is going to be, because they didn't bring in any new defensemen, right? As with like most teams in the offseason, they try and retool, they try and sign some new guys. The Oilers didn't do anything with their defensemen. Granted, there is a cap salary, right? The
Yeah.
salary cap makes it so that you cannot like have a lot of good players because they demand a lot of money, right? It kind of exists to keep the teams fair almost, right? But they didn't bring any defensemen in because, like, again, they were up against this the salary cap ceiling. And like there was a quote from like one of the coaches or the head coach or anything. It's like, as long as we're confident about the 45 seconds that we spend in our zone, we will be okay. Or it's something, I'm like paraphrasing there. But if you look at the goals against average, so goals against average is like basically how many goals do they give up in a game, average how many goals they give up in a game. The Oilers are first in that category. That is not a good thing. They let in at least 4 goals in like every game. Like their first game, right? Vancouver 8-1. They let in 8 goals. Second game 4 goals. Third game they only let in 1 goal. Okay, that's fine. The fourth game against the Flyers they let in 3 goals. The fifth game against like Minnesota they let in 7. And then the game against the Rangers, like on Thursday, they let in what? 3 they let in 3 goals, right? It's absurd, right? It's not all on the goaltender, because like you can have the best goaltender in the world. If your defense is shit, you're gonna get scored on no matter what happens, you know?
Mm-hmm. Have they not won like a single like game?
They won 1 game. They won 1 game.
1 game.
And that was a 6-1 beating against the Nashville Predators, which everyone thought was going to be the turnaround of the season, but nope.
They still went back.
Yeah,
They
just
retraced
back.
or whatever.
They need to find
That
some
sucks.
consistency somewhere, or else they won't even make the playoffs this year, because they're digging themselves into a hole, and if it's not salvageable by January, then they're out, unless they become something like a fucking St. Louis Blues in 2018, where St. Louis Blues 2018 in January they were the last team in the league. By June they were the Stanley Cup champions. So that Cinderella story could happen, but you know, who cares? I don't know. Anyways, I should go change and go, because I need to go to my older brother's house to meet up with him, because we're driving to the stadium after that, and I need to go gas up my car. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be my first Oilers game of the year. It's also gonna be my first Battle of Alberta of my life. This is gonna be the first game I've ever been to that features Calgary and Edmonton in the Battle of Alberta. And honestly, I couldn't think of a better game to have my first in, to lose that card.
Good choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
You should do that sing-song outro.
Sing song outro?
Yeah, get that outro with the singing song.
Cool. Hold up.
The auto-tune.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
No, thank you very much, guys.
Yes.
Hold up. You know, I'm gonna do a proper one. Yeah. No, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this today's episode.
Yes.
Yeah. As you can see, we couldn't have Gerard, but you know, kudos to him for being a good student.
Yes.
And you know, yeah. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Hope to see you around next time. And yeah, this is Neo.
This is Jasper.
This is also Jasper. Yeah,
And we're
signing off.
the Initial F Podcast.
Yeah.
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 Right. We will see you all next week. Bye.
Yeah. Next week.